everyone. So this is my very first attempt at going live uh, from my phone onto YouTube. Now I haven't experimented with the UI, with the interface or anything like that. But as you can tell, I'm not at home. I am I'm at work, and I just checked whether Von Helton or J Dubs had um, live streamed anything, and I see nothing. So if anything, anybody knows what's happening with them in terms of Irvy's seven-figure job doing cybersecurity for the government. Um, so I don't understand how come I can't see a chat room. Is there something I'm missing? Start a poll. I'm live. Yes, I'm live. No, I just did an Irvy. I touched the phone. Um, where are the chats? How come there's no chats? I don't get it. Close, hide. I don't know if this is live anyway. Welcome to live chat. Where's live chat? Ah, I see it. Thank you, Sean. Then we are live. Good. I was wondering what was going on here. So, I won't be home for a little while, so I'm just wondering if anybody's heard any updates from the vagabonds on the run. Hey, man. I'm actually here more to get information from you than actually get it myself. But as you can tell, it's a pretty not a lousy day, but it's cool. It's gray, um, and it does not feel like summer one little bit. I'm actually sitting here. Let me get rid of that. And you can tell that I have my crew with me. There's one. Oh, and where's the other one? There you are. There's the other one. Hey, baby. Hello, little Coco. You can say hello to everybody? Huh? Who's a good girl? So, yeah. That's what I'm doing. Dogs everywhere. Yeah, let's see if I can do this. Show you where I am. Does it work or does it not work? Flip. Ah, there we go. So I'm in a big parking lot in a big park. It goes all the way down there. And yeah. And there's people behind there, you can tell, with dogs. It's kind of a dog area around here. And then up there, it's just kind of forest. This kind of looks like the kind of place where J-Dubs and Von Helton would be sleeping at night. So that... Whoop, 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 whoop. Sorry for dropping you. I hope I didn't give you... Put you back. There we go. So, what are our expectations for today? All right, so we got Sean and Bad Dal Llama. Where is this place? Don't panic. I'm back. Nothing on the front. Nothing new last night. Was 14 hours. Nothing in the Okay. I could breathe. Now, I feel better. So, later on, um, I'm going to be flipping between Von Helton, J-Dubs, and Holly Baglio, because Holly Baglio, yesterday we did part one of that interview or that hangout group that we did 10 years ago. So we'll finish that later on, and we'll catch up on J-Dubs. I haven't looked at any world news today. Jaiswal. Okay, I can't understand what you're saying. Naman Thamos. I don't know what that means. Thanos. I know, I've heard of the word Thanos, but I'm not quite sure what it is. Probably some cartoon or um, action figure character, I think. But at this point, it's just kind of a lazy, lazy day. Just me and the pooch. Hi, Bubba. Hi. Yeah. Anyway, so like I said, this is just the first time that I've tried this live streaming from my phone. Are you living out of the car now too? Yeah, I lost everything. But it's okay. I'm going to win the lottery tomorrow and everything will be coming back 4 times as much as I lost. Squid Game. You know, Squid Game is something I'm not familiar with. Oh, not at all. I don't know. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. I'm kind of out of it. I'm kind of sort of tunnel focused in my own little tunnel world, and I don't see anything else. I certainly don't see anything when it comes to gaming. I'm not a gamer, so I know nothing about gaming. I know nothing about the gaming world, nothing about the games. So that's not the group for me. What I do like though is history. And history is happening right now. What I'm very concerned about is why I, as a secular person, as an atheist, why I am being persecuted for being a Zionist and a Jew, I guess, but I don't do anything that's Jewy, um, other than respect other people, which is kind of should be common sense for everybody. Oh, that alarm is a half an hour too early. What's the time? You see, I can't even tell the time on my phone. Useless piece of shit. Got any questions? Okay, question. If your life is nothing and your soul is nothing, why try hard in real life? Um, well, how do you come to a conclusion that your life is nothing? If you're alive, your life is something. Soul, a soul, in my opinion, does not exist. There's no such thing as a soul. How am I? Science. Okay, I'm fine, science. I'm just very concerned about these people, Christians, Jews, pagans, and the like, who stick to their flat earth theory of this planet. These people should all be put into a home with thick rubber walls and taken out of society, re-educated, if that's possible. All right. Okay, I'm missing out here. Now I see why J-Dubs and Von Helton have a problem. Okay. If you why try hard? Oh, in reference to being an atheist, I don't understand that question. What is an atheist? What is being an atheist at any particular second of any particular day got to do with anything? Do you know, I just watched something about that. It was a posting by a history professor who talked about Western Union and Zionism and white crime, white people crime. Yeah, right. West Coast. 1, 2, 3. I'll get that link for you because I believe that you might like to hear it as well. If there's nothing when you die, why to be good? Why not just be selfish and take all you want? I don't see the connection. I don't see the connection between death and being selfish when you're alive. I don't understand your question. If there's nothing when you die, why be good? That's kind of a question. Maybe it's a rhetorical question, but it's not something that I can give you a ready answer for because it's a little irrational. Hold, please. All right, I'm holding. Basically, I am from Indian, so I can't understand your accent properly. Well, I don't know what I can do about that. If there is no hell, why not be evil? Well, I don't know about you, but most everybody, when they being brought up as little kids, get taught, irrespective of God or no God, to respect other people, respect other people's property, be kind to animals. When you want to cross the road, stop, look left, look right, look left again. What's it got to do with dying or hell or none of that exists. There's no hell, there's no God, there's no heaven, there's no nothing. When you die, you die. The heat of your body just dissipates into the air, and your molecules go into the soil and just replenish. I mean, everything just regenerates. A soul is not something that regenerates because it doesn't exist. People have a personality, yeah, and when they die, well, the personality dies with them, if that's what you're talking about. That's the soul. Okay, I'm rambling, and I'm missing the messages here. Why do good? Actually, strangely enough, this kind of touches on that too. Right, why do good? Because good makes for good people, which makes for good society. There you go. Well done, well said, Sean. Humans are a social species that were not only hardwired for, it is preferred. Yeah, it's preferred to be nice. I mean, if I felt my soul doesn't persist and learn for this journey, then I would just... Well, if you live a life full of evil, you just will end up in prison, if that's what you like. The desire to comport oneself to a social society of cooperation is directly inverse to our ability to have a knee-jerk, stereotypical prejudices within us, and I can cite some studies to back those up. Cool. I don't mean to hit and run, but I was heading out in the middle of this heat. It's got to be 111 out there. I'll catch you later. All right. Yeah, I'll catch you later too. I got to leave soon anyway. I was just doing this live as a as a bit of an experiment because I've never done it before. I do have obligations in a little bit. So, are there any particular questions? Hello, Lama. How you doing? All right, it doesn't look like there is. How old are you, man? How old am I? I'm old enough to be your great grandfather, man. Great grandfather. Yes. Well, maybe grandfather. No, maybe great grandfather. Why not? Depending how young you are. If you're under 20, I could be your great grandfather. Yeah, I really could. All right. I'm going to end it there. I'm going to try and figure out how to stop this thing. And I will be utilizing this particular application going forward when I'm out and about like this, which happens every now and again. So, yeah, thanks a lot for joining. How old are you, man? But you are handsome enough. Handsome enough for what? Thank you, but everybody's handsome. Oh, if I'm handsome enough, you better tell Holly Bagley of that because she thinks I'm the ugliest guy in the world and she has a grave concern. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you there. I'll talk to you guys later today. Bye bye. Are you sure I want to stop streaming? Yes, I do. Ciao, ciao.